Pixel 8 series is set to launch on October 4th and we're just days away. However, in typical Google fashion, we know pretty much everything that there is to know about the specs.
I leak things all the time. I'm very leaky.
Comparing it to the Pixel 7 Pro, here are the changes. Flat display with 1600 nits brightness, Gorilla Glass Victus 2, Tensor G3, which is 9 cores instead of 8, Immortalis G715 GPU, which will bring performance and ray tracing for graphics. All models will allegedly start with 12GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. They will go up to half a terabyte with UFS 4.0 storage. Bluetooth 5.3 and 27-watt wired charging are also included. The phone is set to upgrade the existing cameras, which are able to capture more light, and ultra-wide lens will get an upgrade from 12 megapixel to 64 megapixel. Wi-Fi 7 is one of the upgrades, although you do need a Wi-Fi 7 router to utilize that, and a thermometer sensor is being added. Google adding a thermometer sensor took me back to the good old days of Android, when Sony was adding 4K displays on a phone. Other companies were adding IR blasters and 3D displays and other shenanigans. These are some substantial changes and incremental updates. The USB port is USB Type-C 3.2, which is 20 gigabit per second, unlike the iPhone 15 series, which is half, 10 gigabit per second. Oh, Apple, you greedy little goose. Anywho, it is said that G3 will bring noticeable performance uplift, although keep in mind that it is based on Exynos 2400. I know Exynos has improved a lot, but I'm still skeptical about heat management and sustained workload. In terms of software, however, there are even bigger changes. We can expect the latest Android 14 with all its features, minor improvements in AI, extending software support, allegedly, Samsung DeX-like alternative, adding Night Sight for video which will help with low light videography, Audio Magic Eraser which will help remove background noise, and Video on Blur, which is pretty self-explanatory. Moving on to the regular standard flavor Pixel 8, it seems like Pro version will get the LTPO display, which is able to go all the way down to 1 Hz to save battery, and the regular version could get the regular panel HD Plus instead of 2K Plus, switching from 60 Hz to 120 Hz. The cameras have the same megapixel specifications as the Pixel 7. The battery will see an upgrade of 130 mAh from its predecessor, and 24-watt fast charging upgraded from 20. The rest of the stuff like UFS 4.0, the chipset, and the RAM will remain the same as the Pixel 8 Pro. It is safe to assume that regular Pixel 8 will get the same software features as Pixel 8 Pro, which is great news all around. I think in terms of smartphones and Android, 2023 has been a great year for Google and Pixel. We got the Pixel Fold, which finally gave some much needed competition in the foldable category. Pixel 6 and 7 series saw huge price drops, which, if applies to your use case, great. Android 14 came with substantial changes and more companies competing against Apple in the software support category. If I had to take a guess about price point, I would say $899 for the Pro version and $699 for the regular version. One thing I'm kinda apprehensive about is the Exynos chip. Most of the software-based features such as Video on Blur and AI will take toll on the chip, and hopefully it will not throttle. Let's hope for the best and see. I'm curious, if you had to pick a daily driver right now, which one would you pick? S23 Ultra with a price drop or Pixel 8 Pro? With that being said, this is Rogue Hat. I hope you guys enjoyed this perspective. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys later.